Hey everyone, welcome back to the 10th and last episode of Rookie Herschel. We are in the final race of the 2018 Blancpain GT Series Championship on ACC. We are racing at Circuit de Barcelona-Catalunya. I'm just going to call it Barcelona. It's another track with loads of history, especially in F1. I don't have much experience racing here, but that can be fixed. As for our championship, we are running P1, but our points margin is super low. It's only 4 points from P2 and 7 points from P3. The last race will essentially dictate who will win the championship. And before we get started, a big thank you to TELUS STORYHIVE and a short message from our sponsor. This series is sponsored by Rossa Sim Racing. RSR is my go-to sim wheel providers in today's market. I'm a fan of their GT sim wheels and I currently own 2 GT wheels with the third one on its way. Scan the QR code if you want to check out more info about RSR and mention Rookie Herschel to see what they can offer you. Keeping the trend, we are going to set the track conditions and weather at random. Following the 2018 calendar, I went with quali at 9 a.m. and the race start at 3 p.m. We should be able to get 2 proper laps in for quali if it doesn't rain. The AI is set to 93% as before. And looking at the free practice results, we managed to get ourselves in P1. We had medium to light rain throughout the practice session. My lack of experience here made it a bit tricky at the beginning, but eventually I was able to get into the groove. The track is super technical. You can drift off super easily if you don't follow a proper racing line. Straight into the final quali run. It's not raining, but the track is wet from the session before. It's a super technical track, so I'll let you enjoy me going around it.
Session is now over.
And somehow I was able to secure P1. We had really good delta as well from others, but I think they have more potential than what they are showing here. Anywho, this is a good result, and hopefully we can retain it throughout the race. It's raining super hard in the race session, so I'm going to go for the wet setup just to be safe. We are expecting the weather to calm down a bit and then pick up with more rain again in the later stint. Straight into the race, the track is super flooded. Getting acceleration out of this is going to be hard. The car's traction really starts acting up at lower speeds. And we had traction loss when the lights went off, but that's alright. We are still keeping pace with the car ahead. You can see how slippery the car is around here. Some of the turns are so tricky and technical that if you go off the racing line by a little margin, the car just starts giving up and you're just sitting there trying to catch it from spinning. I'm really trying to keep a hold of the car through these turns. It's super tricky. I'm just fighting the steering through most of the turns. I dipped my left tire on the sand and then I went super wide out of the track. We lost the position. I need to keep my focus on and keep fighting.
Well done, mate. Fastest lap of the race so far.
We have the pace with the car ahead, and I know I can overtake quickly. It's just the car is so oversteery around the corners that I'm just losing time. I went too wide again and lost another position. We are running P4 now from P1. Not a good race so far, but at least the rain is coming down a bit. I had a good exit and I'm able to keep up with the Bentley. I'm going to try diving in on the next turn and hope for the best.
Clear on the right.
Our last maneuver worked. I have to say that you have to be really careful when you're diving, especially because you might not get a good exit and will most likely lose a lot of time into the next turn. The pit window also opened up. I'm going to pit early and get a fresh set of tires. I'm going for the undercut strategy here.
Mandatory stop is not clear. Come on, go, go, go.
Go.
I was able to set good times around the track. We didn't have much traffic either, so the laps were fairly consistent. I see our competitor coming out of the pit lane, so I'm going to try my best to overtake quickly. We ran out of luck in the last go, but that's okay. I caught up with the car again, and I had a really good exit as well. Let's hope for the best now. I was able to overtake the Mercedes running in P1, but I ran wide and lost position to the Porsche again. It's raining super hard again and we are running P2 now. With less than 8 minutes left, I'm really pushing as much as I can. The Porsche is slipping too, a bit ahead of us. I had a better exit than them. I'll try pushing now.
Warning for exceeding track limits.
This has been such an intense battle. We are fighting for the win here. I have the pace, but going off the racing line causes so much oversteer. I'll let you enjoy the battle. We are on the last lap of the race now. I'm still caught up with the Porsche ahead, and I'm desperately looking for an opportunity to overtake now. And this is it! We finally overtake just a few turns before the end. What an intense battle this has been. I tried keeping it as clean as I could, giving them as much space as possible. P1 finish! We finally finished P1 after such a roller coaster race. This was super hard and tricky, but it really paid off. We didn't get the fastest lap, but that's alright. We got the maximum points we could have gotten today, especially for the last race in the calendar. I'm really happy with my performance. And this is it! We finished P1 in the championship. It was a hard season filled with lots of emotions. We had some good races and some really bad ones, but we persevered and stayed consistent and won the championship. I also want to thank TELUS STORYHIVE and Sim Racing for sponsoring, and thank you for supporting me through my journey. Hopefully we can do another season of Rookie Herschel in the near future, and you can join me there. Thank you once again.